Magandang araw mga kaibigan. Bigyan natin ng opinion, reaction ngayon itong mga pahayag ni ex-Senate President Franklin Drilon sa interview ng Bilyonaryo channel o news channel at naipublish dito sa politico.com.ph. Tungkol ito sa pagiging lame duck ng Pangulong Marcos Jr. for the next 3 years. Lame duck. Wala nang power, wala nang silbi, wala nang asim. Okay, ito po ang title. Lame duck na, Drilon says Marcos leadership now in doubt after midterm election losses. Politico, May 28, 2025. According to former Senate President Franklin Drilon, the poor performance of President Marcos Jr.'s allies in the 2025 midterm election signals waning public support and raises doubts about his ability to govern effectively. Drilon, a Liberal Party stalwart, said the midterm polls, often seen as a referendum on the sitting president, reflected growing disillusionment with Marcos. So ito yung pahayag ng veteranong mambabatas. Yes, sabi niya, I concur with the assessment that the midterm election is a test on the support of the president. And it showed, sabi niya sa interview ng Bilyonaryo News Channel, sa programang The Forefront with Attorney Karen Jimeno. Drilon noted that opinion polls had already suggested a decline in Marcos' popularity, but the electoral outcome confirmed it. Okay. Bago yung election, I think April o March rating ata ito, bumulusok ang rating ng Pangulong Marcos sa Pulse Asia Survey. From 42% naging 25% na lang. Ang laki ng pagbagsak niya, 17%. Kaya nataranta sila. Ngayon, kinonfirm ng resulta ng eleksyon dahil mismong kandidato ng sarili niyang partido, yung Partido Federal ng Pilipinas, 0. Walang nanalo ni isa. Kahit yung kandidato ng kanyang pinsan Speaker Romualdez sa Lakas CMD, isa lang ang lumusot. So, 7 oposisyon ang nanalo, 5 Duterte Black at saka 2 liberal o dilawan. Kaya medyo maligaya si ex-senator Drilon dahil biglang nabuhay ang mga liberal, Kiko Pangilinan and Bam Aquino. Although si Bam Aquino formal nang kumalas sa liberal, nagtayo ng sariling partido, but considered pa rin siyang dilawan. Okay, ito ang sabi ng batikang mambabat, excuse me. Everybody says he's a lame duck president, meaning he, PBBM. Everybody says PBBM a lame duck president for the next 3 years, less than a majority of the administration candidates won. That doesn't happen in a midterm election. Okay. Comparing it sa panahon ni PRRD, noong 2019, siyam ang nanalong kandidato ng Duterte ticket na noon ang nangampanya si then Mayor Inday Sara, hugpong ng pagbabago. So, siyam. Yung oposisyon, yung dilawan, 8 diretso, walang nanalo. So may 3 nanalo, considered independent. So, sino yung nanalong 3 independent? Grace Po, Nancy Binay, and Lito Lapid. Opposition, 8 diretso. Okay? Ngayon, baliktad. 7 oposisyon ang nanalo, 5 lang sa alyansa. Kaya Actually, yung 5 na yon -1 pa dahil si Cayetano, Senator Pia Cayetano, ang loyalty niya papunta yan sa Nacionalista Party ng mga Villar. Kaya 4 lang ang kanilang tao doon. Okay, ano pa? Sabi pa na dagdag ni Senator Drilon, this administration will find it extremely difficult to push their agenda given their perceived political strength at this point. Their ability to govern is put in doubt because of the result of the election. He warned that key policy battles ahead, including the annual national budget, will test the president's capacity to build the consensus in a divided political landscape. In the next 3 years, sabi ni Drilon, there will be crucial issues that will come up and he needs the support of Congress. Drilon also noted that a post-election reset is underway as political forces begin to recalibrate their positions ahead of the 2028 presidential race. Yeah. Ang lahat ng mga galawan ngayon sa politika, ang ultimate focus na nila is 2028. Kaya talagang lumalakas na ang mga dilawan. Ang malakas na kandidato by 2028, hindi na yung Romualdez Tulfo, wala na. Ang makakalaban ng Duterte, BP Sara Bongo Tandem, or BP Sara Marcoleta ba, I don't know kung sino, dito na, ex-BP Leni Robredo, or si Senator Risa Hontiveros. So, lame duck president, good luck na lang. At lalo na kung ang magiging Senate President ay si Senator Amy, talagang wala na silang magagawa. O kahit si Senator Tito Soto, hindi nila makontrol. May sariling paninindigan si Senator Soto as Senate President, kaya mahirapan sila. Malabo na si Senator Chis Escudero na ma-retain as Senate President. Kaya malaking problema nila ang Senado ngayon. Kaya salamat mga kaibigan sa inyong pagsubaybay sa ating channel. Nakakatulong kayo ng malaki sa Tribong Talandig. Sa ngayon, ang sweldo natin ay namimigay tayo ng libreng yero at pako para ma-repair ang sira-sirang bahay ng Tribong Talandig.